Hello everyone, this is Omar from Profitable.com and welcome to this brand new video. In today's video I will be talking about Aweber Autoresponder and how to use it for your email marketing campaigns. As you know, email marketing is very important. The money is in the list and you need email marketing regardless of what type of online business you have, a blog or an e-commerce website. You need email marketing. I will be talking in details about Aweber and how to use it in a bit. But first let's see what you will learn in this training. First thing we'll be talking about is lists. So what are lists and how to create them and how to use them to categorize your subscribers. And then we will see what sign-up forms are, how to create them, and how to use them to allow your subscribers to opt into your email list. Landing pages. This is a new feature in Aweber. They now allow you to create landing pages from within Aweber, and you can save like $100 per month on a landing page software. And then we'll be talking about automation. So how to automate your email marketing campaign. In my opinion, automation or email marketing automation is the main reason why one should use an autoresponder. It saves you a huge amount of time. And we will be doing all of this through a practical scenario that I've created. And while I was creating this scenario, I tried to cover everything you can do on Aweber, like importing lists, creating landing pages, sign-up forms, different email lists, and so on. So why I chose Aweber? It's very friendly, beginner friendly and easy to use. When I first started, I was using a free email marketing autoresponder, and it was really difficult to use. And because it's free, they didn't allow me to use most of their features which I needed for my email marketing campaigns. So I then switched to Aweber a few years ago, and I don't think, as long as they keep the same, I don't think I'm going to change. They are reasonably priced. Aweber is really reasonably priced. You can send unlimited number of emails, create sign-up forms, landing pages for about $19 a month. And their technical support is really superior. I've never had a major issue, but I once had a minor issue and they responded immediately and my issue was resolved immediately. And they also have 30 days free trial, so you can try them for 30 days. If you don't like them, you can switch to another autoresponder. If you like them, you can keep your subscription with them. They will not charge you until the 30-day free trial is over. So why do you need an autoresponder? First, to do email marketing, you need to collect emails and you need sign-up forms for that. An autoresponder allows you to create a sign-up form and different or multiple sign-up forms actually. And you can use these sign-up forms to collect emails. Once you collect emails, you need to categorize them in lists. So not everyone who opted into your list opted in for the same reason. Some of them opted in to collect lead magnets. Some of them opted in to receive newsletters. And speaking of lead magnets, I have created a guide on how to use a lead magnet to collect emails and build your email list fast. If you'd like, you can check it out. I will leave the link in the box. And to automate your email marketing, now assume you want to send a series of 10 emails, one email every day to a list of 1,000 or 5,000 subscribers. If you do not have an autoresponder, then you will need to do all of that manually. You need to enter your 5,000 subscribers emails in the to form of your email, and then you need to write your email and send it to the 1,000 subscriber. When you use an autoresponder, all you need to do is you write your 10 emails in under 1 hour, and then you can send it to your subscribers in that list. That's it. In under 1 hour, you can automate the whole list or the whole process. So let's see the scenario that we will cover today. Say you have a website, be it a blog or an online store, and you want to send regular updates to your customers or visitors. And to do that, you need to have a list of emails to send these updates to. And you need to have sign-up forms to collect these emails. Usually, or the most common type of sign-up forms are the pop-up form and the sidebar form, and I will show you how to create both of them. One thing to mention here is both of these sign-up forms are corresponding to this list. So if a subscriber signs up here or here, their email addresses will be stored in one list, which is this list. Now, say after a few months you've decided to create a course and you want to promote it. Before you launch it, you want to promote it to as many people as possible. So you created a course promotion list. So this list you will use only to promote your course to subscribers through email. In this list, you will not have a sign-up form. Instead, you will import potential students or potential customers from this list. You will import it to this list, and then you will send a series of 10 emails spanning over a period of 30 days. So every 3 days you will send them one email explaining to them about the course and including a call to action. In the call to action, they will be asked that if they are interested in the email, they can go to this landing page, read more about the course, and pre-enroll in the course. Now, the pre-enrollment list will have two sources of subscription. The first is through this series of email, and the second is through a Facebook ad that you have run to let people know about the course. So interested people from this series of emails, which are originally imported from this list, or from those who saw your Facebook ad and were directed to the landing page and signed up to your pre-enrollment list. So after people sign up to this list, they will receive a series of 2 emails, the welcome email, and then when the course is launched, you will send them an email that the course is now launched and you can go and enroll in the course. So you have created a third list called the enrolled list, and this is a list of all students who are enrolled in the course now. Now, to make sure that people or students will sign to this list, you have created a lead magnet and included it in the course. Say it's a cheat sheet, for example, that you ask your students to sign up to your list to receive it. Once they sign up to this or lead magnet sign up form, they will receive a series of email that includes the external resource. Now, one thing we have to mention before we go and implement this practically. Now, here, as I said, we will be sending a series of 10 emails. Okay, and in each email there will be a call to action to go and sign up to the pre-enrollment list. Now, say Mike, for example, got interested in the course from the 3rd email. There are 7 more emails to be sent. If I keep Mike subscribed to this list, he will keep receiving these emails, which are irrelevant to him now. So what we will do is we set the autoresponder to automatically unsubscribe Mike from this list or any other subscriber from this list as soon as they subscribe to this list, so that they will not receive further irrelevant emails or promotional emails. We will do the same here. Once a student is subscribed to this list, we will or they will automatically be unsubscribed from this list. This is a very good way to measure the success of your email marketing campaign and Facebook ad. Right, so before we do that, or before we practically implement this example, let me show you how to sign up to Aweber. I will leave my affiliate link in the description. If you use my affiliate link to sign up, I will receive a commission at no extra cost to you. When you click on the link, you will be directed to this page. This is the pricing page, and as you can see, the monthly plan is $19 per month. The quarterly plan is $49 per quarter. Of course, the higher you go, the cheaper it will be. But if you are just starting, you can use the monthly plan. Click on sign up. And here you need to enter your information. So your name, email address, phone number. Do you already have any email subscribers? So if you are using another autoresponder, you can import your subscribers to Aweber. For the purpose of this tutorial, I will say no. Then you can enter your address and credit card. They will not charge you until the 30 days free trial has finished, and then they will charge you. So if you don't like it, you can unsubscribe or cancel your subscription before the 30 days free trial finishes. And then click on start my free trial. I will pause the video to enter my information, and then I will see you inside. So once you enter your information, you will be directed to a page like this where you will be asked to confirm your email. You need to go to your email and click on get started. So here you will enter your email and set your password, and then click on save password. So I've entered my email and my password. Click on save password. Then you will be directed to a welcome wizard like this to confirm your information again. If you want, you can change your company name. If you have a website, you can put your website here. If you don't have a website, you can click on next. Make sure all the information are correct before you click. And after you click next, you will be directed to this wizard where you will be creating your first list. This is the name of the list, and here a description of the list. You can modify the name if you want, and then click on next. And in this wizard, you will be confirming or approving your confirmation message, and the confirmation message is for the double opt-in. So when a subscriber opt-in into your list through a sign-up form, they will receive a message that please click on this link to confirm your subscription. I don't usually use that because it reduces the number of people who subscribe to your list, and Aweber has a feature that when they suspect that an email is a spam, they will send them a confirmation email anyway. But for now, I will just click on complete the setup, and then later when we create a list, I will show you how to remove the double opt-in or the confirmation request. So click on complete setup. Alright, so once you finish setting up your Aweber account, you will be directed to this page, and this is your Aweber homepage. One important thing to mention is the current list. Always make sure that you are on the correct list. So if you have more than one list and you want to create a sign-up form for a specific list, make sure that you choose the list here, because otherwise the sign-up form will be created for a different list and the subscribers will be stored in a different list. The same goes for landing pages and managing subscribers. So whatever you want to do to a specific list, make sure that you are choosing the correct list here. One more thing is, if you have a website, you need to connect your website to your Aweber account, and you also need to connect your professional email to your Aweber account. So when you send a series of emails or an email to your subscriber and you want them to receive it from a specific email, say it's your professional email, you want to connect that email to your Aweber account. And to do that, click here and then click on My Account. Click on Domains and Addresses. Then enter the email address here. Then click on Send Verification. Now they will send you a verification email to confirm that this email address is yours. So this is the verification email. Click on the email, then click on Verify Email Address. And your email address is now verified. Go back to the website. And this is the email address you use to sign up for your account. And this is the email address you want to appear in the From field. Click on Refresh. And as you can see, it's verified now. Now, one more thing. You need to connect your website to your Aweber account. Now that depends, or the process depends on what web hosting you are using. I'm using SiteGround web hosting, and I will connect my website to my Aweber account through SiteGround. If your website is hosted on a different web hosting service, then you need to you can just Google how to connect Aweber to whatever web hosting you have, and the process is simple. I will show you how to do that on SiteGround now. So the first thing we need to add is the CNAME. Go to your web hosting, click on Domain, and then DNS Zone Editor. So we need to add CNAME. Click on CNAME. Go back here, and you have to create 3 of them. So you will copy from here to here. Go here and paste it, and it should resolve to. Here it says it should point to. Copy this. And paste it here. Click on Create. The record is created. Go back and do the same for this and this. So as you can see here, we created all the 3 CNAME DNS records. Now, the last thing you need to add is the TXT. So go to your website or web hosting and click on TXT. Paste the name here. Go back here and this is the name. Copy and paste it here. And then click on this to copy the value and paste the value here, and then click on Create. The record is created, and that's all what you have to do. Now it may take like 24 hours to 48 hours to be updated, but you can proceed working on your Aweber account. Click on Done, and that's it. Now you can send emails from your professional email through Aweber. Click Aweber, so you will be directed to this page. Let's go to our presentation and start with our first example. So the first thing to do here is to create a list and to call it a newsletter list, and then we'll be creating the sign-up forms, the pop-up and the sidebar sign-up form. Let's go to Aweber and start doing that.
So we are on Aweber dashboard now, and we're going to create a list. But before we do that, let me remind you to subscribe if you haven't yet, to support the channel. So to create a list, click on Manage List, and then create a list. And here you will put your company's or website name and the website address. So I'll put my website name. This is a new website I'm working on. This is the address that will appear at the bottom of the emails that you will send to this list. If you want to use this address, you can keep it. Otherwise, you can click here to enter a different address. I will keep the same address for now. And then choose the sender email. The sender email could be your name or your website name, whatever you prepare, and the sender email. So by default, it will show the email that you used to sign up to Aweber, but I will choose the email, my professional email that I have just connected. After you choose that, click on next. And here you can give your email or email list a name. I will name it newsletter. And both the list name and the list description will appear to the subscriber when they try to unsubscribe from the list. So keep it neat. So here I will name it news or Bloomberg newsletter. Click on next. And here is the confirmation message for the double opt-in. We will keep it as it is now because we are going to deactivate the double opt-in, as I said earlier. So approve message. And now the message is created. Let's go and deactivate the double opt-in. Click on manage list. Find the list, click on it, and click on confirmation message. Turn this off. Yes. And save changes. So your list has become a single opt-in now, and no confirmation message will be required. And that's it. Your list is now created, and you can start creating sign-up forms. So as you can see here, we'll be creating two sign-up forms, the sidebar and the pop-up sign-up form and the sidebar sign-up form. Let's go ahead and create them. But before that, let me show you an example of a pop-up sign-up form and a sidebar sign-up form. So here's a pop-up. This is a lightbox pop-up sign-up form. So everything behind the sign-up form gets blurred and blocked. So the user cannot continue reading the content until they either opt in into your list or close it. And let me show you an example of a sidebar sign-up form. And this is a sidebar sign-up form. It usually has to be the first thing the user sees. So it's better if you put it on the top here, but I have a new book being released, so I want my visitors to notice it. So let's go ahead and create the pop-up sign-up form. Make sure you are on the list you want to create a sign-up form for. Click on sign-up form, and then create a sign-up form. The first thing you have to do is to choose a sign-up form template. There's plenty of templates you can choose from. Click on show more, and there are a lot of categories you can choose from. Let's check a blog, for example, and I'll choose this template. And here you have to choose your color theme for this template. I'll choose the green one and then load template. Okay. And from elements here, you can choose what you want to be included in your sign-up form. For example, I don't want the footer, so I will click here to remove the footer. I don't want the powered by, and I want it to keep like this. And from here, you will choose the form type. So you want it inline, so a sidebar, for example, or a pop-up or a lightbox. The pop-up form I just showed you is a lightbox. The pop-up is usually blocked by most browsers, so a lightbox is like a pop-up form, and it's better to use a lightbox. So we'll be using a lightbox pop-up form. Display option. So you have a fade in, slide from top or bottom, left or right. I will keep it default. And the delay is how long you want a user to be on your website before they see the sign-up form. Usually 30 seconds is proven to be effective. And the frequency, how many times you want a user to see this pop-up form in a day. So if you keep it always display, it will be shown to the user every day they go onto your website and stays for 30 seconds or more. That's annoying. Usually once a day is optimum, so choose once a day. And here you can have some you can do some modification on your sign-up form. So you can add a headline, for example, join our newsletter for weekly updates, and you can modify the font size and the font color. That's terrible. Anyhow, it's just for this tutorial. And you can increase the width. If you want to change the padding, left and right padding, up and down, you can change it from here. You can change the background color and the border. So if you want to, now we are on the header section. So this border is going to be for the header section. If you want the header for the complete sign-up form, click here and choose body. Then let's make it dashed, for example, and let's make it so. Here is the whole sign-up form border. And yeah, you can do a lot of modifications from here. One important thing is the call to action button. If you want to change the text, click on it and then switch to HTML button. I will change it to join instead of submit. Click on save, and you can preview your sign-up form here. So this is how it will appear on your website. The whole page will be grayed out, and the user has to either subscribe or close it to be able to read the content. And one last thing is the tag. This is for automation. Now, say you want to tag some people who sign up to your website through a specific sign-up form. You want to tag them with a keyword so that you can retarget them when you want to send some email. So you don't want to send the whole list. You want to send to specific people with specific tag. So you can put a tag here. For example, I want to call them Lightbox. So I know that these subscribers subscribe to my website through this form. And save your form. Then go to step 2. And here's the thank you page. So when a user subscribes to your list, they will see this basic version. Let's preview it. So they will see this page. If you have a thank you page that you have created and you want to direct them to that page after they subscribe, you can put the URL here. And you can also choose to for your subscriber to stay on the current page, but that's going to be difficult for them to recognize whether or not they have been subscribed to your list. So it's better to either use the basic version or custom page. I will use the basic version for now, and already subscribed page. So the same here. If the customer or the user is already subscribed, they will see the basic version that you have already subscribed. Go to save your form and go to step 3. And that's it. Now it's time to publish your sign-up form on your website. I will show you how to do that on WordPress. Click here. And because this is a pop-up form, there's only JavaScript snippet available. There's no HTML. And anyway, the JavaScript is better to use because if you make any changes on the sign-up form, it will automatically be reflected on the sign-up form that you will install on your website. So let's do that. Copy the snippet, go to your WordPress, click on Appearance, and then Widgets. This is a pop-up form, so it doesn't matter where you place the code. Now on the inline, it matters, but for the pop-up form, it doesn't matter. So I will need text widget. So grab a text widget and place it in the primary, for example. Open it, click on text, paste the JavaScript code here, and click on save, and then done. Let's see how this will appear on your website. So go to your dashboard and click on visit site. We will have to wait 30 seconds until the pop-up form or the lightbox form appears. I will pause the video and I will come back when it appears. And as you can see here, this is the form. The user can either opt in or close the form to continue reading the content of the page. Let's go ahead and create our sidebar sign-up form. Click on sign-up form, and we are still on the same list. Click on this is our pop-up form. So let's create the sidebar form by clicking on create a sign-up form. And you will basically follow the same steps except for the form type. So choose a template. Let's choose the same template. Or maybe a different template. Let's choose this, skyline. Choose your color theme, load template. Oh, for the first thing for such a sign-up form is to have a border because it fits and you cannot see the border of the sign-up form. I will click on body and border dash, and I will have it 3 pixels. So here now you know the borders of your sign-up form. Let's remove the powered by. So once you are satisfied with your blog, you can with your sign-up form, you can add tag here for your subscribers. So yeah, that's it. We go to step 2, and this is the thank you page. Save your form. Go to step 3. I'll install my form and copy the JavaScript. Now, as I said, if you copy the HTML and then you do some modification in your sign up, then you have to copy the HTML again and reinstall it again. But if you copy the JavaScript snippet, any changes you make on your sign up form will be reflected on your sign up form on your website. And I will show you an example in a moment. So copy this JavaScript. And I want this sign up form to be here on the secondary sidebar of my blog. So I will go to dashboard or widget. Okay, from appearance, go to widget and place a text widget in the secondary sidebar. So let's grab a text widget, and I'll place it in the secondary sidebar. Click on text and paste the JavaScript snippet. Click on save. Done. Let's check how it looks on our website. Visit website, and here how it looks. So let's do some modification on this sign-up form from Aweber itself. Go here, click on design. So let's add a header or a headline here. Join our newsletter, make it black, a bit bigger, save your form. Now these modifications should be reflected on the sign-up form on our website. Let's go and refresh the page and see the modifications are already made here. So you do not need to reinstall the sign-up form again if you choose the JavaScript snip. And that's it for the sign-up form. Let's now start creating the welcome series to our subscribers. Go to Aweber. From your first, make sure you are on the correct list, then messages, and then click on campaign. Create a campaign, and we want to send them a series of welcome emails. So we already have a template here in Aweber. Click on welcome series, and you can give your series a name. I would keep it the same, welcome email or welcome series. You can put the list name here just to differentiate it from different campaigns. And then click create. Processing, okay. So let me show you an overview of this first. As you can see here, the campaign will start on subscribe. So the trigger is when a user subscribes to this list. So once a user subscribes to this list, they will receive the first email. Thanks for subscribing, and it has some text inside that you can modify. And then you will wait 1 day, and then you will send them this email. And after 1 day, you will send them this third email. You don't have to go through the whole series here. You can send them one email only. So let's start by replacing the trigger. So say I want to send this series to people who are tagged with Lightbox, for example. So I will make the trigger tag applied instead of unsubscribe. So tag applied, and you can put the tag here. So Lightbox. So this series of emails will be only sent to those who signed up through my Lightbox, not the sidebar sign-up form. And then I want to send them a welcome email or thanks for subscribing email. Click here and then click here to modify your email. So Aweber already provides you with a template to follow. So you can follow this template and change the bolded text here. It's super easy to create an email with Aweber. If you want to add some extras, you can add it from here. So if you want to add, so we have a blog, we have a block of paragraph here. So say you want to add a video, for example, after this text, you can put it here. And here's your signature. You can also add follow me. So you can connect your Facebook account or Twitter account here. And you can add a divider between the text and the video, for example. You can do a lot of useful stuff here from this sidebar. Once you're satisfied with your email, you can add your logo here as well. Once you're satisfied with your email, click on, if you want to preview it, click on preview, back to editor, save, and exit. And then you can wait 1 day if you want, and then send them another email. You can modify the email by doing the same steps I just showed you. Let me show you how to remove this. So click on remove, and now your series will be an email, 1 day wait, and another email. And that's it. When you're done, click on Save and Exit, and click here, Activate Campaign. So your campaign is now active. Once a subscriber subscribes through the Lightbox or pop-up form, they will be tagged with Lightbox, and once they are tagged with Lightbox, they will start receiving this series of emails. And you can do the same, or you can send a different welcome series to those who subscribed from your sidebar sign-up form. All right, moving on to our next scenario, we will be promoting our course. So the first thing to do is to create a course promotion list, and we're going to import all the contacts we have from our newsletter list to this list, and then we will be sending them a series of 10 emails over a period of 30 days. So one email every 3 days, just to make sure that our subscribers have read enough about the product. And it's known that you have to show a product or a course to a subscriber or a user a few times before they actually decide to enroll in the course or the product. That's why we're going to send them 10 emails, but we don't want to send them an email every day because that's going to be annoying. So we're going to send one email every 3 days. So we will have 30 days of promotion. That's enough time for the user to engage with the course and become interested in it. Now, within these 10 emails, we will be calling to action, and the call to action here is going to be for the user to go to this landing page and pre-enroll in the course. And once a subscriber pre-enroll in the course, their email will be stored here, and they will automatically be unsubscribed from this list. And the same goes here. So when the course is launched, they will receive an email that the course is launched now, and they can go and enroll in the course. Once they enroll in the course, there will be a lead magnet for them to subscribe to the student list, and they will be automatically unsubscribed from this list. So the first thing to do here is to create the promotion list and import the subscribers from the newsletter list. So let's go to Aweber and do that. So we are on Aweber now, and we are on the newsletter. Before we create the course promotion list, let's export the email addresses from this list to our desktop, and then we will create the promotion list and import those contacts again to our new list. So let's go ahead and export the subscribers from this list to our desktop. Click on subscribers and manage subscribers, and we will be selecting all the email addresses here. Click here to select all of them. Scroll down and click on export, and here is the list exported to our PC. We will now go and create the course promotion list and import these contacts again to that new list. Click on manage list, create a list. Similar to the way we created our newsletter list, you will put your website name here and website address here, and then you will choose the sender name and the sender email, then click next. We will name it course promotional list. Promotion list. Here you can put the description of the course or the course name. Let's say it's fishing course, for example. click on next step, and this is the confirmation message. We will be deactivating this message, so just click on approve message and create list. The list is now created. Let's go ahead and deactivate the double opt-in message. Click here, list settings, confirmation message, and turn the confirmation message off. Save settings. So we are now ready to import the contacts from the newsletter list to this list. So click on subscribers or add subscribers. Now we will be adding from an external file. So click on import more than 10 subscribers. Drag and drop the list here. And it will be asking you a few questions. So choose how you want to process this import, only add a new. So if you have an existing email in this list, it will not be added again. Make sure here email corresponds to email. So the email field in your external file corresponds to the email field here. Name, and so on. Click next, confirm opt-in. So decide if you want new subscribers to confirm their subscription to this list. They have already subscribed to your website, so you do not need their permission to move them from one list to another, so no. Next. Do you want to add tags to these subscribers? So you can add a tag that imported from newsletter. This is only for your reference, and you can use it for information as well. Click next. How did these subscribers join your list? They signed up on my website. What's your website here? Let us know if you are importing these subscribers from another email provider. So if you are importing these email addresses from GetResponse, for example, or MailChimp, you will need to choose yes, otherwise no. So we are importing from within Aweber, so I will choose no, and then submit. So your import is processing. It takes time if you are importing from another autoresponder, but you are importing from within Aweber. It does not take time, and usually it's approved automatically. So the next thing is we are going to create this landing page. Now, before we create the series of promotional emails, we need to create this landing page first, so that when we write our email, we can put the link of this landing page as a call to action. So we need to create this landing page first, and before that, we need to create the pre-enrollment list. So let's go ahead and do that. Click on Manage List, create a list, similar steps here, and we will name it pre-enrollment and phishing course pre-enrollment. Next step, we do not need that. Save and create a list. List settings, confirmation message, turn off, save settings. Now we're going to create a landing page. Subscribers who subscribe to this landing page will be stored in this list here. So landing pages. Create a landing page. And here you will choose a template for your landing page. There are a lot of templates you can choose from. I will choose the stock promotion template. And it is super easy to create a landing page on Aweber. You can put your logo here, encourage people to sign up here, I'm not going to go through all of this, but it's very simple. It's just drag and drop, and you can modify the text here, or you can add a video here, for example, just introductory video about your course. So you choose from here, you put it here, and then you put your modifications here. So for example, if I want to modify this block here, the image of the box, you can link it to an external page and change the position. Once you create your landing page, click Save and Exit. So this is going to be your landing page URL. So you will be directing them to this page here. And before we do that, let me show you one thing. Your subscribers who land on this landing page will be able to subscribe through this sign-up form here. So once they subscribe through the sign-up form here, their email addresses will be stored in the pre-enrollment list. And here's your landing page here, and this is the URL of the landing page. If you want to publish it, click on Publish, and it will be published. So you can visit your URL here, copy, and this is your landing page. So you'll use this URL in your to call to action in your series of promotional emails here, and through the Facebook ad that you are running. So in the Facebook ad that you are running, you will use this URL to direct your subscribers to this landing page, and then they will be subscribing through the landing page here and get enrolled in the pre-enrollment list. Now let's do the automation thing. So once a subscriber subscribes here, they will be automatically unsubscribed from here. To do that, first choose the course promotion list, and then click on List Automation, Add Automation, and here are the options. Unsubscribe from list, course promotion list, when subscribing to, and then we will choose our pre-enrollment list. So a subscriber will be unsubscribed from the course promotion list when they subscribe to pre-enrollment list. Click on Save. And now we will be creating the 10 promotion emails here. Go back to Aweber and click on Messages and then Campaign. Create campaign, and we will choose a blank campaign. Course promotion series. Create. So here you have to choose the trigger. What do you want to trigger the series? On subscribe, so when a subscriber subscribes to this list, or on tag. So when a subscriber is tagged with a list, we will choose on subscribe because we want anyone who subscribes to the pre-enrollment to receive this series of emails. Now we will be creating our first message. Create a message. Put your email title here, new phishing course, for example. And here you can write some course information and then call to action, such as if you are interested, visit this page and pre-enroll in the course. I mean the spelling course. And then click Save and Exit. And then we will be waiting for 3 days. So wait. and we will put 3 days here, and then we will send another email, and then we will wait 3 days, and then we will send another email. And we will do that for 10 times. So we will send 10 emails. And you can do that in under 1 hour. You can write all your 10 emails. Each email should be different, should have different information or extra information or emphasizing on some important information about the course and calling your subscribers to go to the landing page and subscribe to your pre-enrollment list. Just let me show you how to put your landing page link here in case you don't know how to do that. So here, if you are interested, visit this page. So we can highlight this page and link it to our landing page. This is the URL of the landing page we just created. Then click OK, save and exit. And this is how to create a series of 10 emails, send them 3 days apart from each other. Save and exit. And do not forget to activate your campaign. So now we have created this list, imported contacts from the newsletter list, and we have created the series of promotional emails, and we have also created this list and this list. Now you can also create this list, this series of emails the same way, but you have to make sure you are on the pre-enrollment list. Let's go ahead and do that. So pre-enrollment, messages, campaigns, create a campaign, create a blank campaign, and call it pre-enrollment. Create, and we want it to be sent on subscribe. So we will send a message here. This is going to be our welcome message, and we will wait for. Now we don't know how long we will wait because we don't know when exactly the subscriber subscribed away from the course launch. So we can either do that manually. So when the course is launched, we will create an email on spot and send it, or you can put it as to wait 999 days and then send this email, just to make sure that the email is not going to be sent before the course is launched. And in this email, you will tell them that, hello, the course is launched, you can go now and enroll in the course. So when the course is launched, you will come here and modify this wait period. Save and exit campaign. There are some missing information because I did not fill the emails, but when you fill them, come here and activate the campaign. And similar to what we have done, you can create the student list, automate it for students who subscribe to this list to get unsubscribed from this list automatically, and you can create a landing page for the lead magnet and then get the email. I'm not going to go through this. I have already explained how to do all of this from this email and this list. I just want to remind you to subscribe and like this video if you like it. And if you have any question, please leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you again for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next video.